Hi, thank you for joining us, Selena and Crockett, 100.7 LEV, open for business. We are learning about different businesses and services right here in the Lehigh Valley. And this one hits close to home for me, particularly. Maybe you have an ill or elderly loved one that you'll be taking care of, or you're in the process of it, and you don't know what to do. And there's a lot. I mean, that really tugs at the heartstrings. It's stressful. Where do you begin? Where do you start? I'm so happy that Amada Senior Care is able to join us today for Open for Business. Thank you for joining us. We have Ed Duborg, the owner of Amada Senior Care, and Craig Berdini, the Business Development Manager. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, our pleasure. We're glad to be here.
It's just, where do you start when it comes to having to care for someone that needs that extra care? You provide that in-home senior care here in the Lehigh Valley. And what I like particularly is because it's not just about the person you're caring for, the individual. You understand the whole family and what needs to be addressed. How do you
Absolutely.
do that? Yeah.
So most people come to us when it becomes urgent. So this isn't something most people don't plan for it.
Mm.
They're figuring it out like at a time of urgency. So we say it's a once in a lifetime skill. And the good thing about us is if you give us a call and mom, dad, any significant other, any loved one suddenly had an event that puts them in a situation where they might need more help at home or wherever their home is, we're, the kind of like the one-stop shop for whatever you would need in terms of either caregivers, help with long-term care insurance, claims management. We have social workers that help with elder care management. Some people just need one quick stop in a month to just check on mom and dad and make sure they're doing okay. So we do all those things. We can even help them find, senior living if that's what they need.
So you kind of mentioned insurance as you were talking there, Ed. Does insurance pay for Amada Senior Care?
So that's an important question.
Mm.
Most people, first thing they're wondering is, does Medicare pay for it? Will their Medicare plan provide coverage for it? So every business like ours that provides one-on-one care is pretty much private pay. So that means either you're paying with your savings, and then there's other things like long-term care insurance that people don't realize can be a lifesaver. There's VA benefits, and there's other things you can do in terms of life insurance policies that might have a health care benefit to them. Sometimes, most people don't like to even think about like a reverse mortgage, but those have actually gotten regulated federally and can be very helpful for a senior that needs care. And there's tax benefits to how those can be handled as
Mhm.
well.
And you're the expert at this. It's good to have Amada Senior Care and kind of in your back pocket to know as a resource too, because eventually, this this is going to be something all of us will have to address. Really, either it's a loved one, maybe it's for ourselves. It's good to have those resources and know that they are available. I mean, you even mentioned long-term insurance. I, is that separate? So, see, I'm not even there yet. I haven't even thought about that. What I was saying, I'm preparing myself. What is it? Because I'm thinking of insurance from work. This is something separate that you're referring to, right? That you provide information on.
Absolutely. You want to take that one?
Oh yeah, that would be your expertise, huh, Craig?
Long-term care insurance, I mean, that's part of what we do. We consult with families, and that is a policy that you would purchase through a different provider. It's not necessarily at work or work related. Most of the time, it's a private policy that the families would look into and purchase and pay into. And then
Right.
there are benefits for long-term care insurance, health for your loved one.
Yeah.
And would help with that, would even do a complimentary policy review. And it's one of his specialties, actually. He goes out and offers that to the families that we speak with.
Yes, it's
Excellent.
actually not something you think about. I remember I worked for GlaxoSmithKline years ago, and I was probably in my like late 30s, and they're offering long-term care insurance, and I was like, oh, forget that. Like, you know, I'm not going to need that.
Right.
So, fast forward, now I'm in my 50s, and suddenly I'm starting to think about
You're
it.
thinking that now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So the policies that were done years ago are really good. Like people get, unlimited lifetime benefits, and their premium gets waived when they start coverage and or go on claim. So there's a lot that goes on with that. And actually, long-term care insurance companies are constantly increasing premiums, basically trying to get seniors to cancel their coverage. It's become a kind of a loss leader for them. If someone does go on claim, they tend to go on claim earlier and get care they need earlier. They
Mhm.
last longer on claim. They're healthier. They have a better quality of life. It's money that they're not paying out of pocket. It's something they paid into for years and years.
Yeah.
So those are some things that we can help any senior with, and we do it for free.
Yeah.
All right, fellas.
Oh,
So, where are you located? People want to get more information. I know Amada, LehighValley.com, but just some insight. We are talking about open for business in the Lehigh Valley. Where are you guys? Where can people find you?
Yeah, we are we're in Allentown. We're right north Cedar Crest Boulevard. So we're north of um, uh, Interstate 22. Our phone number is the easiest way. It's 484-268-1778. And anyone who answers their phone can assist and provide some information and a good place to start.
that's great. Great. And I'm glad to know I wasn't being so naive. I felt so naive not knowing anything. Thank you for making me feel better about that.
It's crazy because usually, Selena, your ducks are all in a row. So it's really crazy that
Right.
you
Yeah.
weren't prepared for that one.
Look, I put myself out there so other people don't feel as naive, okay?
Yeah.
But that's good. I'm so glad to know about these resources that Amada Senior Care does provide. Thank you so much, guys.
You're welcome, and thank you for having us on. I think you nailed it on the head. A lot of people just don't know, and that's what we're here for. We just really want to provide some education
Yeah.
and assist families and their loved ones.
Get more information, AmadaLehighValley.com. Ed, Craig, thank you both for your time. It's 100.7 LEV, and we are open for business in the Lehigh Valley.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Have a great
Thank
day.
you.